Hello, this is Near Too Cool at youtube.com with not so much a review, well, kind of a review, more of a little Christmas review. Not really a review though, more of just talking about the product that you see before you. I am, as you might know, I'm very heavy on the sci-fi. I'm a big sci-fi fan, science fiction. I'm sure everyone knows that term. Doesn't matter. I shouldn't have to explain it. Anyway, the Twilight Zone, the complete definitive collection, 28 DVD set. This is one of my favorite series of all time. It's a fantastic show. By the way, it's not actually that color. If you notice, it's that color, but it has really cool lighting on it. So when you film it, and it has a rainbow tone to it. If you film it from a distance, that is. It's a really nice box set. It contains all 150 something episodes from the whole series of all 5 seasons of the original Twilight Zone series, not the 80s or 2002. The original 1959 to 160. Excuse me. 1959 to 1964 series, with written and directed by Rod Serling, possibly one of the best voiceover artists of all time. Even though he's not really a voiceover artist per se, but he's certainly one of the best. He's got one of the best narrating voices of all time, and it holds true in his tradition today. That this is pretty much a pot of gold for sci-fi fans. And if you didn't know, it said that I'm pretty sure Japanese dubs of the Twilight Zone are kind of partly inspired Ultra Q, so there's a nice little hint. And this is I ripped the wrapping paper off, but it's actually a 50th anniversary edition, because it's 2009, therefore it's a 50th anniversary. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So it was made in 1959 and it's 2009. So this is the 50th anniversary edition. That's awesome. So yeah, here it is, presented to you. Every episode on it is digitally remastered. Like I said, Rod Serling narrates every episode, so you can't go wrong there. One of the best narrating voices of all time, and probably one of the most mimicked. And as for the actual DVDs, you can see the opening scene for season 1, opening scene for season 2, opening scene for season 3, opening scene for season 4, opening scene for season 5. I'm a big Twilight Zone fan. I have been since I wouldn't say with the age I got into Godzilla, maybe about 2 years after that, when I was about 4. My grandparents watched the old reruns that used to come on Sci-Fi Channel. Not on New Year's, they used to come on every day somewhere in the 90s. I can't remember what year. I was 4, so it was probably 2000. But I fondly remember watching this with them on Sci-Fi, and whenever I went to visit them. So the Twilight Zone is a major part of my life, and it's one of my favorites. It's one of my absolute favorites. Probably one of the coolest shows of all time. Because, as I said, it's very influential. It did, from what I've heard, it did partly inspire Ultra Q, and that's pretty much the holy grail for kaiju fans. If it's not the Ultra series, it's probably Kamen Rider or the Super Sentai that do it for you, or maybe it's Inazumon or one of the lesser known ones. Depends on your preference, really. So yeah, not so much a review as what's contained there, because I'd have to do 150 reviews in one day, and y'all know that's impossible unless you make 2 seconds of a review, and that's not assuming your freaking camera doesn't run out before that set amount of time. So yeah. But yeah, the Twilight Zone, the complete definitive collection, 28 DVD set. I'm very happy to own this, and this very, very, very important science fiction series. It's probably the most influential science fiction television show in America. Maybe Doctor Who would be considered the most important science fiction television show around the world, especially in Britain or the United Kingdom. But for Americans, I think this is what does it. This is like our holy grail of science fiction when it comes to America. So yeah, well, in terms of television, not like movies. Like let's say 2001: A Space Odyssey is probably our holy grail when it comes to movies and science fiction in America. But I think Doctor Who might be more influential around the world. But the Twilight Zone, I like better overall. I like Twilight. I liked Doctor Who immensely too. But the Twilight Zone kind of beats it, if you ask me. I like it better. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that real quick. For those of you who watch this video, Merry Christmas. I'm gonna be posting a new video up, the Kyoryū Sentai Z Ranger, or Dinosaur Squadron Z Ranger, music video I made in stop motion. Please take into account that my room was a mess at the time of filming. And if you look, my room still is a mess. By the way, I got a new room. This is the new house. So yeah, I'm a mess, as you can see. It's a mess. That's about all I can use to describe it. Oh yeah, and I got Akira. I didn't get that for Christmas. I just figured I'd show you it because it was because I was reading it a little bit ago. Dark Horse is starting to release this under the title Kodansha Comics, which I'm assuming they have relations with in America. So yes, one of my favorite science fiction series of all time. Probably it is one of, like, certainly in the top 3 of the best science fiction television shows, anthology series of all time. And I'm not trying to sound biased. I don't think that's just opinion. I think that's actually probably a fact. That's probably one of the better, it's probably like in the top 3 best science fiction television shows of all time. I'm not going to say what order I place it in because, that's highly subjective and opinionated, but I'm going to assume that it's probably considered like in the top 3 of best science fiction television series. Not like a specific show. Like if I was to talk about this, I wouldn't be talking about like the 1986 spin-off or anything. I'd be talking about this particular series, not the franchise as a whole, just the series, the original series. So if you're a Twilight Zone fan, go check it out. I must warn you, if you didn't get it for Christmas, it's rather expensive. It's $300, plus tax, but it's $300, and yeah. Real quick, I'll show you something else. That's just my Godzilla collection. I'm gonna show you guys that one another day. Okay, here's the Evangelion Platinum complete box set. All episodes of the whole series. Yeah, I just want to show you that real quick. I don't really feel like showing off the toys I got, mainly because they're scattered around. Because, as much as I like collecting, I get the impulse to film stop motion videos. I like filming stop motion videos. Also, I like play with the figures a little bit. I don't play like in the sense of little kids, but I like to see like what they do and stuff like let's say if I was a Transformer, so I like to make them transform and stuff. That's just a kind of a childish impulse I have. Okay, so Near Too Cool signing out.